If there is ever a need for activation for threatening weather or for any other emergency, please remember to always check this 145.15 megahertz frequency first for possible call-up to receive further updates and instructions. This weekly amateur radio public service Corps net meets each Sunday evening at 8:30 p.m. local time here on the 145.15 N8 DUI repeater. This is a directed net which is open to all licensed amateur radio operators. SKYWARN, RACES, or Auxcom certification is not required. Break. Please check in one at a time with your call sign phonetically and let me acknowledge each of you individually before the next station checks in. In order to save time, please do not pre-announce your call sign with "this is" followed by an unkeyed pause. Please do not announce whether or not you have traffic unless you have priority or emergency traffic. After all stations are acknowledged, I will do a roll call. The following stations have already checked into the pre-net, so please do not check in again. And we just went through that list, so I won't list them again. To start, I would like to accept check-ins from mobile, portable, and short-time stations. Please come with your call sign only and pause to let me acknowledge you one by one.
Welcome everybody to the Sunday night SKYWARN net, the check-in. Get your learning logs out. Pay attention to how the process goes. You just heard some directions on protocol.
I believe I heard KE4 and then it broke up. Is that KE4 ZYQ, Joe in Clinton Township? You're just barely opening squelch on the repeater, but not hearing any vocal coming through. So please try to check in again in a little bit. Let me open it up to any and all stations. Any and all stations wishing to check into the weekly Washtenaw County Amateur Radio Public Service Corps net, please come with your call sign only and pause to let me acknowledge you one by one. This is KE8 HKA Net Control.
Whiskey Delta 8, Papa India Charlie, WDAPIC.
WDAPIC. Next station, please. Any other stations wishing to check in, please call now. Okay, let's move along to the roll call. For this roll call, please respond with your first name, location, SKYWARN spotter ID number if you have one, and your RACES or Auxcom affiliation if any. You may also bring up any traffic or announcement having to do with amateur radio public service. Please be brief in your comments. KE8HKA calling K8JBD.
This is KAJBD. The name is Jim. Location Dixboro. SKYWARN ID 017. Washtenaw County Races. Back to net control. This is KAJBD.
Thank you, Jim. KC8HUN.
KC8HUN. This is Frank. Spotter ID 179. Location Northfield Township. No further traffic. Back to net.
Thank you, Frank. Net control calling KE8COI.
KE8COI, Jeff, Canton Township, Wayne County spotter ID 23.3, Wayne County Races.
Thank you, Jeff. Net control calling AE8JF.
AE8JF, James, Lodi Township, SKYWARN 22.035, Washtenaw Races.
Thank you, James. Net Control calling AC8YA.
AC8YA, Steve, Ypsilanti Township, spotter ID 051, Washtenaw County Races.
Thank you, Steve. Net Control calling KB8AY.
KB8AY, another Steve, Webster Township, spotter SKYWARN 009, and I have a short announcement.
All right, go ahead with your announcement.
Just announcing that my two RMS node stations for access to the WinLink CMS will be off the air probably until next tomorrow, actually 2 days, Thursday night, because Spectrum has told me that my internet cable is busted, so I don't have access to the internet. That's my packet on 14493 and my VARA on 145.71. KB8AY. NHDUY repeater.
Thank you, Steve, for your announcement. Does anybody have any questions for KB8AY? Okay, nothing heard. Net Control calling N8SBE.
N8SBE, Dave, Ann Arbor, SKYWARN spotter ID 85.
Thank you, Dave. Net Control calling WSAU.
WSAU, Matt, Ann Arbor, Packers and Stadium, SKYWARN number 178.
Thank you, Matt. Net Control calling KE8TRL.
KE8TRL, Blaine, Putnam Township, SKYWARN ID 22.090.
Thank you, Blaine. Net Control calling W8SRC.
W8SRC, Stewart, downtown Ann Arbor, SKYWARN ID 23.090.
Thank you, Stuart. Net Control calling KE8BZJ.
KE8BZJ, Mo, Ypsilanti Township, spotter ID 099.
Thank you, Mo. Next station, Kilo Echo 4, Zulu Yankee Quebec. I think that was you, Joe. Thought I recognized your voice, but I only heard the first half of your call, so why don't you try again.
Noah Cliff. Want to check in and out.
Okay, I can confirm that that's you, Joe. You're in and out of the repeater. Does anybody have a relay on Joe and heard that transmission a little more clearly? All right, that's okay. We got you in there, Joe. Next station, WD8PIC.
Good evening, Whiskey Delta 8, Papa India Charlie. Name is Bob in Sylvania, Ohio, just west of Toledo, and just wanted to check into the net. But back to net control.
WD8PIC. Thank you, Bob. Okay, is there any additional check-ins? This is the Washtenaw County Weekly Amateur Radio Public Service Cornet. My name is Matt, KE8HKA. If there are any other check-ins, please come now with your call sign only and let me acknowledge you one by one. Okay, nothing heard. This concludes the Washtenaw County Weekly Amateur Radio Public Service Cornet. Thanks to all of you for participating, and thanks to N8DUY for the use of this repeater. Until next Sunday evening, the Washtenaw County Amateur Radio Public Service Cornet is closed. This is Kilo Echo 8, Hotel Kilo Alpha, clear and returning this repeater back to normal amateur radio use. 73.
KE8HKA is KJVD.
KAJVD, KE8HKA, go ahead.
I copy 14 stations and 18 minutes for the net.
Roger, Roger. I copy the same. Thank you, Jim. This is KE8HKA.
And this is KJVD, clear and QRT.
ACAYA, KEJBD.
Go ahead, ACAYA.
Yeah, Jim, I just wanted to acknowledge the email regarding the meeting at the EOC in Monroe this coming Saturday. Apparently you're not getting my emails, so I'll do it this way.
Okay, I'll have to check and see. I haven't seen anything, even in the spam box. So I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, it got kicked back at me. It might be a Gmail thing. Every once in a while, Comcast doesn't play nice with Gmail. Had the same problem with the Washtenaw County server. Was kicking my emails for a while, going to Ben. So from time to time it happens. It's an overzealous spam filter.
Okay. Oh, what's your message?
Okay, so my message is I'll be there.
Okay, Roger that. Should be fun. Back to you, this KJVD.
Okay, that's all I had for that. And Matt, nice job tonight. Really, a very nice job tonight. Looking forward to your participation in the future. This is Alpha Charlie 8 Yankee Alpha, and I'll be monitoring.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate that. KE8HKA. Yeah, I had fun doing it. Back to you.
Okay, so we'll talk more as time marches on, and maybe talk a little bit about hospital work. Okay, Alpha Charlie 8 Yankee Alpha monitoring.
KE8HKA, this is KBAAY, and adding my thanks. Very nice. Thank you.
Yeah, KB8AY, no problem. Appreciate the opportunity. KE8HKA, clear, monitoring.
WD8PIC, W8SIC. Nothing heard, W8SIC, clear and listening.
that's the end of our night this evening. Everyone's checked in. Let's see. Let's see if anything else is going on. Sometimes people bounce around. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on around here. This is in net traffic, but I was having fun earlier today. Seems like ghosts. Oh. Oh, it's so pretty. I love the touch screen here. There we go. Well, it looks there's a lot of activity out here tonight. There was during the day too. Get out there tonight. I think I'm gonna step outside and maybe throw an antenna on this, or just step out. Well, this is a great way to start the week. Thanks for joining me. We're a few minutes late for the SKYWARN net. It's okay. We always have next week. And looks like there's a lot of chatter around here. Oh yeah, all day it's been like this. Well, I'm gonna play around here. Oh, let's get off a USB. Why am I on USB? Like a sideband. I wonder why I wasn't hearing anything. Oh, it's just like mashed potatoes. Wow. Good night to play around. Thanks for joining. Join us in the morning for our hand brew homebrew mornings. Thanks for joining us for hand brew homebrew evening. Have a great start to your week and a great evening. 73, everyone. Ghosts! The one always freaks me out if I'm in here alone with the lights off. I think it's poltergeist. Don't ask me why. Lots of shortwave riding tonight. And then you heard the chatter too, the hand chatter going on. Alright, take care everyone. Bye-bye.